Next on. Yeah, we want to hear the rest of the story.
No, settle down, you two. Plus, Encore is still waiting for a friend. Rover! Encore finally got to see. Encore was wondering if you'd come. And Encore wants you to come play with us. Everyone was so busy the last time, but Encore won't let that happen. Of course they do. Everyone. Anyway, since we finally got some free time. Oh, but he just lay in his chair. Poor grown-ups. Well, too bad for Alto. All I could do was come here by myself with my stories and Alto's wallet. Right, let me introduce you to everyone. Gather around, everyone. Encore presents...
Really? So you're the big hero Encore was talking about. Are you here for some stories, big hero?
Yep! Encore stories are...
Sounds a lot like old...
Oh, there's this other story about a golden eye.
This one's about me and Yang Yang.
Uh-huh. There's plenty more of them. It's about the adventures of the woolly... That's right! Adventures! So, want to hear Encore's story? If you enjoy stories, Rover...
Go inside a story. Is Encore using some...
Great! Come! All right, settle down, everyone.
Keep your fangs sharp.
All right, settle down.
Is it about the gray birdie?
Nope. Today's story will be about the story begins in a land of boundless. Legend says that deep within the kingdom's castle lies a magic. To reach this gateway, you must... Yet, countless adventurers still choose to... Before setting off on their quest,
Should you pass through this mythical gateway, you will be granted endless wealth and honor. Now, answer me this. What drives you to venture on this risky... If you'd ask me,
I definitely choose.
What about you, brave adventurer? Thus you shall accompany the merchants, and they say treasures fill its land.
see? Everyone's wishes are different. And among these people, there's a small adventurer that goes by the name of Woolly Warrior. I do not seek Fairy Cloudy. If you desire neither wealth nor... I have but one wish, to be... Fairy Cloudy nods in approval and offers her... Very well. Then believe it when you open your eyes, a brand new adventure. Once we've completed this story. So, does the Woolly Warrior's companion... Hey! Over here!
Is that Encore? I should go check it out.
You must be new to this place. Are you all...
Gateway of Wishes.
That's great. How about we team up? I have a wish I want to make since it's your first time here. This is the Woolly Kingdom, a land filled with lots and... You're in luck! I know this place. Yippee! Let's go! Fairy Cloudy told me that as long once we're there... Please don't hurt me! I'm just... Beware! This is where many woolly stories begin. When a story gets longer, so will the paths ahead. We might even come across broken bridges and stuff. Since we'll only be telling the beginning of the story this time, we should get to the end pretty soon. You're in. Woolies, look at all these monsters. Let's speed them up. Oh, you're finally here. This is Cloudy Fairy.
She's even got all the settings.
So, you're searching for the... Yes! The first relic is next. The Shield of Faith. And finally, the Wreath of Hope. Once you've gathered all perfect. Now that we have... All we need to do now is go through... Oh, thank you, Fairy Cloudy. You're... Welcome back from the Woolly Kingdom. Yuppers! It's where, with their help, Encore can... But not everyone, though. The Woolly Kingdom won't welcome anyone who... You're different. You're one of Encore's... I know, right? Encore really enjoys this story. Mom said that as long as you believe... And Encore wants to ship... Because Encore loves to... But this time, if you are, you should join Encore's... Sure, you can now. For our first team assignment, let's go find out everyone's thoughts on the story. The joys of the story should be... Once we know what the audience thinks... After all, it's the applause that makes... Okay. Look, that girl by herself over there. You all by... Hi. Ying, got it. This is Rover.
Yes. Hello.
Ask away.
Okay. Is it true that...
Yeah, it's what it says. Let me see. That looks like a lighthouse, but Encore can't really tell. Whoa, you can tell just there. An area on... Could this be a treasure map? Encore remembers that at some point of the story, this map...
It's from my mom. Mom took me to a play. I remember in that play, the adventurers wanted to have their... After watching it, I asked Mom all the time if these relics... But she was always busy with work as a ranger. Then, one day, Mom gave... She told me next time she came back from work, she would go relic hunting. She wanted me to think hard. I thought of a lot of wishes, but now I want to see my mom again. The grown-ups all said that I knew Mom was never coming home. I told Dad about the map, but when I heard your story,
Then you should join out. Encore knows that grown-ups always... Encore's heard a lot of them before. Like this treasure map? Yep. Trust since your mom left you this. Plus, Rover and I... Now, the clue to the ending is right in our hand. Team Wooly is ready to roll. I'm not really familiar.
yeah, Mom would sometimes take...
That's why she said she wanted to go with you.
All right then, it's settled.
I see my way clear.
According to the treasure map, the sword
Why are there so many No need to be afraid, Ying. We'll keep you safe. You probably don't know this, but that's right. But even so, she stood because she had all of her friends behind her. She had just like the situation we're in now.
Let's make this quick.
Leave it to me.
You two were...
Wait till you see what else we can do. We'll take on any... Quick! Let's check and see if the...
I got it.
Whoa! There's another puzzle.
Was it not in the story before?
Well, random twists and moments do happen here and there. It's an adventure after all.
Keep your eyes open.
So...
It's the mountain chopping sword of Car.
The sword's actual luck.
What does it say?
My dear little right now, you must be thinking, how could this ordinary... Don't feel disappointed all the challenges you faced along the way, yet still, you continue, and this
Is the proof of you...
Yeah.
Did it also appear in other...
Anything else? Did the...
It goes on to say, to have your wishes come true, you need not look far. In a land covered in... A land covered...
I know just...
Then let's go check it out. We're here! At long last. They say only the... Yeah. Ying could go left if anyone finds anything...
Okay. Not this, just some. Encore seems to be rude. That's what but I keep when I for grown-ups always.
Remember what Encore, but before.
Okay, I should keep looking for the.
I trust you can use it to the full.
Bingo.
Well, did you find... Way to go!
This should be the shield mentioned in the story.
It's awesome.
But look how well made it is! The person who crafted this shield? Time for clues about the next... Hurry! Ying!
Okay. Congratulations again. Although the bulk of your efforts were in vain, if you ever feel lost, the firm belief in our hearts shall guide. Now, I'm sure you bring with you your wish.
The garden?
The garden of... Oh,
Fantastic!
This is it.
This place?
It is, but it used to be felt. This is my mom's. Before she left, she asked me to help. I watered them but these flowers, Dad told me. I understood that. I miss her so. Now I see and hear. Oh, thank you. Actually, might have left this. Maybe it is like what and I may never get to see her, but Mom must have. I am happy. I'll definitely I think we should end our adventure.
Our captain hasn't announced the end of it. Well, okay then. Let's... I remember you asked... Even though we finished finding the relic, there's still plenty of How about you come...
Tomorrow?
Yeah. If you want to find... Yup! See you tomorrow. Do you think this is a good ending to the story? If this was a story, it would end something like this. But Encore's in this ending, just like in the story. What do you think? Will the woolly warrior... If it comes true after such a wonderful... But actually, remember the play Ying told us about? Ying said she'd already... All she could remember was the... I knew, but it was a gift. Want to guess how I found out? Yeah, that play, because that play was a gift from mine. Now time for a story. In this story, there are no exciting adventures, no terrifying monsters. It didn't happen once upon a time, and it's not somewhere far, far away. Rather, it's in a little room. Every night there's a little girl. She plays games with her mother, playing as the woolly warrior. Together, she and her mom create story after story about courage and hope. It also happens in her theater. Every day, the little girl sits below the stage. The curtain rises and the music plays. She watches her mother set everything up, bringing the woolly kingdom from the story into real life. Little by little, the woolly kingdom becomes real, and the woolly warrior sets off on her adventure. She first climbs the tallest mountain, looking for the legendary sword that can split mountains and seas. But it's really so the girl can prove how brave she is. The toolbox was actually on the tallest shelf. The woolly warrior also searches every beach, looking high and low for the shield of faith. that could brave any storm. Her house had many nooks and crannies after all. The raspberry candy her mom hid could be anywhere. Her mom recorded all the Woolly Warriors' adventures, so the Woolly Kingdom grew bigger and bigger, and the stories grew longer and longer. They even performed the play in many cities. But the little girl's mom got sicker. At the last show, just before the Woolly Warrior got the wreath of hope, the show ended, but there was no encore. Mom told me that once the applause starts at the final, but I was so sad at the time. I thought that but her illness got worse. Encore didn't know what. Mom just asked me to sit by, so I told her about Warrior. It was right around that time. Mom told me they're a part of life after she left. Whether it was in the orphanage or with these stories later on. Encore wanted to. Now she has her own friends because finding is the only way she can. That's why. Yeah, she said, just like me. There's so much on our time with Ying. Even though will Ying's be any different? Will she be able to make her in the end? She said she was happy and sad. She looked. Encore knows how it feels. My stories were the only. It was Mom. That's why after I went on, and it's why Encore. This story deserves a better ending. Oh, Rover. But what? Oh, there's no way we can bring you in the story.
I remember Cloudy said that if you ever find yourself in a pickle, you also mentioned that's where the Gateway of Wishes is hidden. This means the final stage.
Encore could invite you and but the kingdom isn't only those who believe in the kingdom. We should make a wreath. Encore remembers it went something like this. The wreath. How will you mean? That's right. Let's see if she has any idea. Hi, Rover. Oh, Encore's here too. How's it been? Are you here to see the new... Hey, Verena! The Wreath of Hope? I see. You want to help finish, but I don't know. According to the story, this wreath is made of various kinds of flowers that can reflect people's thoughts, or wintry bells. Wintry bells blooming cold. It can also be However, these flowers all bloom in different seasons, so it'll be hard to put them together. Yeah, I remember you created a That's a bit different. Flowers made with Forte it's not the same as life. Every life feeling? Since we can't really make a wreath of flowers. Yeah, exactly. When me and Mom made wreaths, if I was feeling happy at this point, it really doesn't. We should make a wreath. I see what you mean. With that, that's right. When she sees the wreath, she'll definitely. This way, we can all visit the... Do you mind? Once you've collected enough flowers... Great! Oh, thank you, Verena. Off we go! Have you found the flowers you want? Look how pink it... And these? That's quite the selection, Encore. Have a look at this. Encore picked flowers that resemble it. Oh, that's pretty special. I'm sure it... Oh, leaf us. It's for Ying. We don't know what kind of flower. Got it. Thank you so much, Verena. Rover, when the wreath is done, we can go tell Ying the... Don't forget! Tomorrow afternoon. You're here! You're right on time. See this little stage? Cosmos and Cloudy says, right on! I know this is just a small stage for... Besides, Encore wonders if Ying will show up today.
Encore? Rover?
All right! Now the team will... Ready! This is the small stage Encore. Does anyone...
Oh, I know.
That's right! The woolly warrior sets with the mountain being so high up, the waves raging below. In the end, she obtains the leg. Later, she arrives at the beach filled with sand as far as the eye can see. But with the help from her friends, unfortunately, no. After reaching the myth, just like yet, they gather flowers, and the pink flowers are this wreath.
And that is the moral.
Her companions remark so. The wreath isn't fully completed. Ying, this wreath...
My feet, I know. But those irises...
What if we could find an iris and the...
Of course. In the story?
That's right! Because just like how it is now, with everyone's feelings combined into inside. So, do you believe in it?
I believe...
Great!
Would you look at the sky?
Rover and I can be your guide. This story is gonna be longer, and the door to make wishes should be in the deep. What are your orders, Captain?
Yes.
Let's get...
How do we get across?
No worries. We can use that platform down there to fly across.
There's a puzzle.
Encore knows what to do. Encore played these with Mom before. All we need to do is match the patterns on the wall and it'll open a secret door. It's one of the most important puzzles in Woolly Warrior's story. There has to be more, right?
It's open.
Great job! An airstream. We can use it to fly up.
Are you sure I can fly?
Of course you can. Nothing's impossible in the Woolly Kingdom.
Looks like we've reached the end. That was fun. Oh, it's another one of those puzzles. I know. Let's look around for clues.
Wow! You solved it in one go?
There are so many monsters.
They're not stopping anything.
Yeah. Oh, Mom gave me this sword that can cut through anything. Take this!
Woolies, let's race! Woolies, let's race!
More puzzles here.
Those markings in the other room must be clues. Shall we go take a look?
Sounds like an airstream appeared. Let's head back and check it out.
Are we flying again?
Yay! Fly time! Time for Encore's aerial recon! The wind is so strong! Is it taking us straight to the Gateway of Wishes?
What happened?
Don't worry. This means the story of the Woolly Kingdom is... Oh. There has to be more, right? Oh, shiny! It's gotta be a dragon's treasure.
Monsters? I'm not scared. I have Mom's sword and shield with me.
Woolies, let's race! Finders keepers! Time for Encore's aerial recon! Feeling stuck? Why don't we search around for clues? We're almost there. Maybe this door, and now. Is everyone ready?
Ready.
Right. Out of nowhere, a group of Goldpuffs appear. But they are no match against the mighty warriors. With the sword of courage in their hands, there's no fear holding.
Iris is a mom's favorite. I want her to see it too.
We should make our wish.
Oh, yes.
Look! Because of the brave warrior's wishes, the story has a happy ending. Your wish has come true. She can tell her everything now.
Mom, there's so much I wanted to tell you.
So many new stories you need to hear.
Oh.
It's a very happy story.
Oh, shiny! It's gotta be a dragon's treasure. And just like that, the little warrior's wish has come true. The warrior finally gets, but the warrior's journey won't end here, as the
Encore. Rover, I finally got to see. I never. So. I want you to have. Yes. I know you still have more adventures ahead. I want to go back and tell my dad.
Be sure to share our story with everyone.
I will.
Time for another feedback session from the audience. Encore loved the woolly warrior finally fulfilled her wish, and she got to tell her mother all her stories about the companion who she went on adventures with, their search for the sword, and we've been to many. These stories aren't.
Yeah.
Yeah. The story of the woolly warrior's search for the relics is finished. Well, we're kind of busy over there most of the year. No biggie. Even though this story, let's be on the same team together. I pinky promised that we'll ride as men as a team. Pinky promised.
right now. I see my way clear.